Hey guys, it's Victoria and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you my skincare routine for the fall because as the seasons change, my skin gets really angry and it needs more love and attention and moisture. And so I definitely change my skincare between the seasons, and more specifically I would say between warm weather and cold weather. And we've definitely entered into the cold weather season, and so my skin has needed much more love. So I'm going to share with you my skincare routine, and it's kind of split between what I do in the morning and what I do at night. And since it is currently 9:16 in the morning, I'm going to do my morning skincare routine for you guys, and then I will share the few extra steps I do in the evening for just some added moisture. So I am fresh faced right now. This is what my skin's currently looking like. It's pretty good. I am happy with it. So the number one thing that I've been trying to do that I'm not very good at, but I think is beneficial for everyone and their skin, as well as their overall health, digestion, hair, everything, is just drinking more water. I am awful at it. I'm constantly on a quest to just drink more water. So I just want to start today's video. Drink some water, go get a glass right now, and then let's talk about skincare. So in the morning, the first thing I do is I just rinse my face off the product from the night before. In the winter, I try to focus more on putting stuff on rather than taking stuff out. I have dry skin, and so I don't need to strip it of its oils or anything. I want to put more oil and moisture into it. So in the morning, all my skin needs is just like a splash of cold water. I kind of rub my face to get any residue or sleepiness out of my eyes or anything like that. And even just rinsing it with water, I can already feel like it just feels a bit like dry and stretched, so I immediately want to go in and put moisture back into it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on a couple drops of a toner, and this one is a hydrating, moisturizing one, and I'm getting low on it, but I quite like it. So I just put a couple drops in my hands, and then I pat it onto my face to kind of spread it out. My last skincare video, people yelled at me for stretching my skin, and I try not to. I'm pretty gentle. I'm sorry if I look rough. But you want to try to take all of your products down your neck as well. And I kind of just like press, tap it in. Try to get around your mouth as much as possible, your eyes, all of that good stuff. And sometimes when my skin is super duper dry, I'll put a couple layers of this toner and then the essence on. But we'll do one for today. From there, we're going to go in and put on an essence. And this is another hydrating product. There are different, toners and essence for, I'm sorry, they started drilling outside. If you can hear that, I'm sorry. They make toners and essence for different like skin types and skin issues. I just get everything that is hydrating. So I do the same thing, a couple drops on my hands, and to press that into my skin all over. And I also like to rub some of it on my hands, especially on my cuticles because those get dry. From there, we're gonna go into a new product I just recently got. I got 3 new products and I spent like a pretty penny on this, but this is just supposed to be a super hydrating cream, and you just take a tiny amount. You're supposed to take about a dime, put it between 2 fingers, and I start by I want the focus of it to be around my mouth and like work it out from there because that's where I get most dry. And I don't take this one down onto my neck because it's hella expensive. Another new product is an eye cream. This is an eye balm. I warm it up with my finger, and then I do that a couple times just to get the right kind of amount. You want to use your ring finger on the skin around your eye just because it's the weakest finger or something like that. And I just kind of dab that in and press it in. Make sure I get to where my eventual crow's feet will be. Not that I care. And I get my eyelid too because I can get dry patches on my eyelid, and I just want to make sure that that area is getting fully moisturized. I found recently with this change in weather and travel, I feel like I'm getting enough sleep, but there was a couple days where I woke up and I just had super swollen under eye bags, and my eyelids were swollen too. So what I did those few days was I would wake up, and before I would do any skincare, I would take an ice cube, I'd put it in like a thin towel, kind of wet the towel where the cube was, and then just gently rub that over the areas where I felt were puffy, as well as I just do a quick all over of my skin. And the final thing is some lip balm. This one is from Lush, and before you tell me I know it's not vegan, I got it and then found out that it has beeswax in it, I want to say, but I had already gotten it, so I've learned my lesson. that is the simplicity of my morning routine. I'm probably going to add in an oil at some point once we get more into the winter instead of fall. But this is my skincare routine for the morning. For the nighttime, I use the same exact products plus 4 more products. So the first step that I add to my nighttime skincare routine is using this, it's called Cold Face. It's from Lush. It's got a little bit of charcoal and stuff in it. And I find that this is a good clarifying. It kind of sucks everything out of my pores without being too drying. I don't use much of this. I just kind of wet my face and rub it around my cheeks and my forehead, around my nose and my mouth. Well, my whole face really quickly, not getting too much product on, but I just use that and then I scrub it in with my fingers gently and rinse it off. From there, I do my toner and essence like I did this morning. From there, I do a vitamin C serum. This one is a Triple C Lightning Liquid from Cosrx and Soko Glam. And I actually noticed a big difference with this product. I used to have this, I don't even know what you would call it. Once upon a time, I had a pimple right next to my lip line, and that pimple went away, but it was like I almost had, it was like an extra piece of skin there. Kind of looked like I always had a zit, and this has gotten rid of that. 3 drops of this and kind of pat it around my skin, focusing around my mouth mostly. From there, I do my recovery cream again, and then the next thing I do is, tiny pot is more money than I care to share. I wanted to get something that was super kind of like a punch of hydration for the winter, and I think this is hopefully that. Like, it had really good reviews, and so I take a tiny bit of this and I'll put it around my mouth, or if I have any like dry patches or dry areas, just a little tiny bit of that. But I don't use it as like an all over cream. I'll then go in with my eye cream once again, my eye balm. I will add on some of the chapstick, and the final thing on days where I need it is I will do this sleeping pack, and it's just kind of this almost like gel cream. You put a generous layer of this on your skin and then you just go to bed, and it kind of seals everything in, as well as adding extra moisture, and you wake up and your skin is always super soft. I keep these 2 things in the refrigerator. You're supposed to keep it in like a dark, cool place. Store it in the refrigerator and place it away from direct sunlight. And then this, because it just feels good cooling. The rest of it I just kind of display in my bathroom or keep in my bathroom drawers. Okay guys, that is what I do for my skin currently. For some it might seem pretty basic, for others it might seem like more work, but for me, I like to spend time and money on my skincare, because as you get older, you just want to do that. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like when I talk about skincare, give today's video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to FemmeHead. Click that little red button for more of me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!